obsessed with becoming a woman comfortable in her own skin seems to be an unheard of phrase these days. Everywhere you turn, there seems to be a picture of small waists and six-pack abs. Media has taken the world by storm and changed the mindset from being comfortable in one's own skin and turned it into an unrealistic flight dream for society. Men, women, and children everywhere are doing whatever it takes to achieve the ideal body type that the media has set. Social media has taken its toll on not only teenagers, but society as a whole. Media has set a certain beauty standard for just about everything. There's an ideal height, weight, and even waist size for men and women everywhere. According to Crane, most female models are 5 feet 11 inches, weighing in at about 107 pounds, while the average woman is actually 5 feet 4 inches at about 166 pounds. Male models are no exception. Crane also states that male models have an average of a 40-inch waist, as to where the average man has a size 44-inch waist. In Noor's article, she states that children are so conscious of themselves because all they see on the media are bikini-ready bodies and six-pack abs. The new mindset is that skinny is beautiful, according to Live. Society should be promoting inner beauty rather than out. Most of the time, these influential posts and pictures are not real. The pictures that mold today's image of society are too often photoshopped and doctored to the point that girls in magazines do not even look like themselves anymore. Proud to be Me states social media has too often exposed us to images of unrealistically perfect celebrities everywhere. Not only are these images damaging, but as is the pressure to have the perfect profile picture. Take the thigh gap fad, for example. In Leslie Berry's article, Is Tumblr Messing With Your Mind?, she refers to a girl named Marta who was scrolling through Tumblr and fell upon a picture of a sickly thin girl. At first she thought to be so skinny was wrong and unhealthy, but after another hour or two of looking through these scary pictures, she became infatuated with the idea of having her own thigh gap. She began to skip meals and make herself sick in order to achieve the body image she thought she needed. Too many girls today are falling into the illusion of the thigh gap due to social media images. What no one seems to realize is that the harmful effects of the media do not only affect teenagers, media affects children as well. Although body image has been a slight problem in the past, it seems to be all kids are exposed to anymore. According to Noor, body dissatisfaction appears to be on the rise in the United States. A study by the Keep It Real campaign found that 80% of 10-year-old American girls have been on a diet. This influence is not only coming from celebrities, but peers around them posting unrealistic photoshopped images of themselves. Studies are showing kids that are active on media to worry about how others perceive them. Kids today have found a sense of self-validation in media. Even media aimed at elementary school-age children, such as animated cartoons and children's videos, emphasize the importance of being attractive, according to the National Eating Disorder Association, or the NEDA. The NEDA also states that while sexually objectified images and advertisements are most often used in men's magazines, the second most common source of such images is the advertisements in teen magazines directed at adolescent girls. It is not only social media causing a worldly obsession with body image, it is everywhere. When you turn on the television, play a video game, or even just read a magazine, you are exposed to the constant flow of unrealistic images everywhere. Not only is the media tormenting the minds of young and teenage girls, but they have also had some impact on men and boys. According to the NEDA, pressure from mass media to be muscular also appears to be related to body dissatisfaction among men. While the impact on males may be smaller, it is still significant. Media has not just fooled society into obsessing over the ideal body, but they have also left terminal effects in the remnants of their marketing methods. There are multiple harmful disorders that have come from media's influence on society, such as anorexia, an emotional disorder characterized by an obsessive desire to lose weight by refusing to eat, and bulimia, an emotional disorder involving the distortion of body image and an obsessive desire to lose weight, in which bouts of extreme overeating are followed by depression and self-induced vomiting, purging, or fasting. Mascarelli states that social media is one of the main reasons that young boys and girls have eating disorders. After a study done in Fiji, where there is little to no media in most areas, 4 out of 10 girls were still purging in order to manage their weight. Though this is nothing compared to American girls. 8 out of 10 girls in America admitted to purging to manage their weight, according to Mascarelli. It was also discovered that not having social media affected the friends of the teenage girls because of the conversations they had. These effects are not just temporary, but they can be terminal. These emotional disorders can ultimately lead to death. Studies have shown, according to Mascarelli, that since cell phones and the internet have blown up, suicide rates have done the same. Many argue that there is no correlation between eating disorders and the media. Some even say that media keeps down obesity rates. In Klemmer's article, she states, media might have a slight effect on body image, but it is not society's biggest contributor. There are many factors that take a toll on one's self-image, such as genetics and biology. While this may be partly true, statistics show otherwise. In conclusion, media has terminal effects on society and everything around us. This is an easily fixed problem if society would come together as a whole and work together to fight the image media imposes. Thank you.